Good evening. Call the meeting to order. This is the City Council Municipal Authority meeting for March the 7th, 2017, here in the council chambers of the Centennial Building, 12 South 5th Street in Yukon, Oklahoma. We're going to start off with our invocation by Pastor Chad Penner, Canadian Hills Church of the Nazarene. And then the flag salute will immediately follow.
Gracious God, we ask this night that you would grant this group with your divine knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that they would govern us with the promptings of your Spirit, that you would be Lord and your kingdom would break in on our community, and that the world would be made right again, and that the efforts tonight would help toward that goal, we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Alberts, McCarran,
Here.
Russell, Smeisterla,
Here.
Yonda.
Here.
Our mayor wasn't with us to join this evening. He wanted me to apologize and let you know about his absence this evening. He is currently in El Reno at the Canadian County Spring Livestock Show and Sale, which I am sure he's going to participate in. Tonight is the sale portion of that event, and he's there supporting all of our local youth. So he wanted everyone to know that he's still got all of us in mind. With that, I have two presentations and proclamations this evening. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to come around to the front, and with Jan Scott, is Jan back here? Come up and join me. There she is. Okay.
This one is the one for Jan.
A couple of years ago, we've had the opportunity to put ourselves in positions to be called one of the Playful cities in the United States, which is recognition of the various kinds of programs that we have. And we have a proclamation this evening, the Council of the City of Yukon confirming the City of Yukon's commitment to active lifestyles and healthy children by being named a 2017 Playful City USA community. Whereas Playful City USA is a national program honoring cities and towns that have made it play a priority and use innovative programs to get children active, playing, and healthy. And whereas having play is a valuable part of a child's healthy development, and a productive, healthy, and physically fit child becomes a socially competent and productive adult. And whereas the City of Yukon acknowledges that children are our most valuable resource, and that we must promote and ensure an abundance of safe and accessible play spaces for all of our children. And whereas the City of Yukon will strive to ensure annual recognition as a Playful City USA community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Mayor and the City Council of the City of Yukon that each supports the City of Yukon being named a 2017 Playful City USA community, given under my hand and seal this 7th day of March 2017. And please, let's give Jan a big round of applause for her.
Thank you. Thank you. We have a great staff, and they do over 75 programs every season. So if you haven't been out to one of our facilities or one of our parks, you need to go out because they're just wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. And we have a second proclamation this evening. And this, whereas the Oklahoma City chapter of the Association of Government, oh, I'm sorry, Lauren, would you come up and join us, please? Lauren Devine. And this is, everybody, this is Lauren Devine. Whereas the Oklahoma City chapter of the Association of Government Accountants, AGA, is a professional organization, part of the Association of Government Accountants, which has a network of more than 14,000 members in 102 chapters in the United States and around the world, approximately 87 active members representing state, federal, and municipal and private sector accountants, auditors, and financial managers in Oklahoma. And whereas AGA Oklahoma City chapter has responded to the AGA's mission of advancing government accountability as it continues its broad educational efforts with emphasis on high standards of conduct, honor, and character in its code of ethics, and are making significant advances in both professional ability and in service to the citizens of Oklahoma by mastering increasingly technical and complex requirements. And whereas the Certified Government Financial Manager program of AGA provides a means of demonstrating professionalism and competency by requiring CGFM candidates to have appropriate educational and employment history to abide by the AGA's Code of Ethics and pass 3 examinations requiring expertise in governmental financial management and control, reporting and budgeting, and requires each CGFM holder to maintain certification by completing at least 80 hours of continuing professional education in government financial management topics or related technical subjects every 2 years. Now, therefore, I, Michael McCarron, Vice Mayor of the City of Yukon, do hereby proclaim the month of March 2017 as CFR, Certified Government Financial Manager Month. Is that right? Say that right. Given under my hand and seal this 7th day of March 2017.
I want to thank you all for having us out, for standing with us in this. This is very important to me. I'm very passionate about the CGFM organization or certification and AGA as an organization. We're trying to make sure that your tax dollars, our tax dollars, are being used in the most efficient, most effective manner and with the most transparency as possible. And that's what AGA is designed to do, to make sure that those of us who manage your money are doing it the best we can. So we really, really appreciate the fact that you're standing with us and supporting us. Red, thank you for those of you who are OU colors, but red is the color for CGFM month, so thank you for being in the correct color tonight. And it's really great to see you all out here. Thank you so much for having us, and thank you very much for the proclamation.
Red is also the color for the Yukon belt. Thank you. Let's give her a round of applause.
Was that Adams? No. It was, yes.
Also Discovery Church. First number was Discovery Church. The no. I didn't get the first number. I'm sorry.
We now come to our visitors section, where we have the opportunity for people who would like to come forth and address the City Council on a non-agended item. And this evening we have Mr. Jim McClung. So Jim, would you like to come forward, sir? And would you please give us your name and address?
Jim McClung, 619 West Dowden Drive, Mustang.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the council. I'm the base manager for Samaritan EMS. Just kind of to let you all know what's going on. The transition went really well. Started operation Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Since that time, we've responded to 14 calls with an average response time of 5 minutes and 20 seconds. The membership drive is going really well. We're processing the applications as we get them in. We'll be giving a full report to the EMS coordinator toward the end of the month when we get more stats and more information about the call volume and everything. I just wanted to keep you all updated what's going on. Do you all have any questions?
Any questions? Hmm? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. You bet. Are there any other visitors that would like to address the council? Seeing none, we're going to recess as the Yukon City Council and reconvene as the Yukon Municipal Authority. Item 1A on the YMA consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so that the Yukon Municipal Authority, by unanimous consent, can designate those routine items they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all authority members, that item will be heard in regular order. The city manager recommends a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of February the 21st, 2017, entering into a short-term commercial lease contract renewal with the commissioners of the Land Office of the State of Oklahoma for water production from 3 wells on the Oklahoma School Land Trust property in Oklahoma County at a variable rate based on water produced for the term beginning January the 1st, 2017 and ending December 31, 2019. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Okay. Any discussion? That's good. Call for the vote.
Smystrela,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Item 2A, consider approving a loan from YNB to purchase 7 outfitted 2016 police Tahoes in the amount of $375,000 for a term of 36 months at 2% tax-free, as recommended by the police chief. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Okay. Motion to approve and a second. Mr. Crosby, would you like to address this, please?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, members of the council, this particular item comes before you this evening for consideration. We went to purchase police cars over a year ago. These were canceled because of some budgetary problems. In negotiation with the Fraternal Order of Police and dealing with the public employee safety tax, we're working out a plan to start moving at least 7 cars a year to replace on our fleet. We right now have almost 47 cars in the police department. Some of them are as old as 2004. This will be a slow turn as far as having 7 a year, but it's hopefully we can continue this and move forward and get our fleet updated. We're losing more on repairs than we are what the cars are worth, so this is a good move, I think, on the police department's part and the city's.
Any further discussion? Call for the vote, please.
McCarron,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Item 3A, consider, discuss, and approve Resolution YMA 2017-01, ratifying, acknowledging, and accepting and approving continuing disclosure policies and procedures for the city of Yukon, Oklahoma, and its public trusts and authorities, including the Yukon Municipal Authority and related matters. We have with us this evening Mr. John Michael Williams. Mr. Williams, would you clarify the...
Yes, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. In years past, the city and YMA have issued municipal bonds for various municipal purposes. And one of the requirements in order to protect the tax-exempt status of the bonds and to comply with other rules is for the financial status of the city to be regularly reported once a year. And it's the filing of our annual audited financial statements, and there are procedures by which that is to be done. And the policies and practices that are proposed to be ratified by you tonight, though that establishes the procedures to be followed to ensure this ongoing, continuing disclosure with respect to the status of Yukon and YMA.
Thank you, John, very much. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second?
Any discussion? Thank you. Call for the vote.
Yonda,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes.
Smystrela.
Yes.
This time, we will adjourn as the YMA and reconvene as the Yukon City Council. Item 1, the consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so the City Council, by unanimous consent, can designate those routine items which they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all council members, that item will be heard in the regular order. The city manager recommends a motion that will approve the minutes of the regular meeting on February the 21st, 2017. Payment of material claims in the amount of $447,786.73. C, designated the items on the attached list from the Technology Department as surplus and authorizing their sale, donation, or trade. Item D, memorandum of understanding on 2017 to 2020 between the City of Yukon and the Yukon Fraternal Order of Police for police equipment and personnel. Item E, an agreement with the Yukon Optimus Sports Club for the use of the city park baseball fields from February the 15th, 2017 to February the 15th, 2018. F, an agreement with the Yukon Horseshoe Club for the use of the Yukon City Park horseshoe courts from February the 15th, 2017 to October the 30th, 2017. Item G, an agreement with the Yukon Christian Athletic Association for the use of Hillcrest Park softball field from February 15th, 2017 through October 30, 2017, contingent on flag football moving to Sunrise Park. Item H, an agreement with the United Foot Softball Association of Yukon for the use of Sunrise Park softball fields from February the 15th, 2017 through October 30th of 2017. Item I, an agreement with the Oklahoma Nitro Club to use Taylor Park RC car track from February the 15th, 2017 through February 15th, 2018. Item J, an agreement with the Yukon BMX to use Taylor Park BMX track from February the 15th, 2017 through February the 15th, 2018. K, an agreement with the Yukon Soccer Club for the use of the soccer fields at Ranchwood and Taylor Parks from February the 15th, 2017 through February the 15th, 2018. And L, setting the date for the next regular council meeting for March the 21st, 2017, 7 p.m., the Yukon Council Chambers at the Centennial Building, 12 South 5th Street. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second?
A motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Thank you. Call for the vote, please.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
McCarron.
Yes. Item 2, reports of boards, commissions, and city officials. Do we have any this evening?
No report this evening.
No reports. Thank you, sir. Item number 3, consider approving an agreement for services with Fugro Geospatial, Inc. for professional surveying and mapping services for the COAGO 2017 aerial imagery, topo, and planimetrics project for the amount of $23,924 as recommended by the Development Services Director. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Is there any discussion? Okay, call for a vote, please.
McCarron,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Item 4, consider, discuss, and approve a resolution 2017-2, ratifying, acknowledging, and accepting and approving continuing disclosure policies and procedures for the City of Yukon, Oklahoma, and its public trusts and authorities, including the Yukon Municipal Authority and related matters. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Call for a vote, please.
Smystrela,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
McCarron,
Yes. New business. Do we have any new business this evening?
no new business tonight, Mr. Vice Chair.
None? Okay. Council discussion. Ms. Yonda.
Well, I'd like to show my appreciation to Jan, the park board, and the entire staff that contributes to the excellent parks and recreation that we have here in Yukon. It certainly stands out among any in the area. And also, I'd like to welcome all the students. We have a large number of students here tonight, and welcome. Thank you.
I think I'll just say ditto for what you
Okay.
just said, because Jan is great. And all the kids are great, too. Or young people, sorry. Thank you for being here.
Mr. Andrews has been pretty active, hasn't he? Yeah, so getting quite a crew here tonight. I'd like to end with thanks to Chester Penner for coming up this evening and giving us our prayer. I'm very proud of not only are we a Playful city, thanks to people like Jan Scott, but also the fact that you probably noticed earlier we approved 7 separate contracts for youth activities throughout our entire community, which I think is really speaks to our great community and involvement. I also like to thank Lauren for coming this evening for their proclamation as well. And it just comes back to me all of the time what a great place Yukon is to be. So is there any other business coming before the council this evening? Seeing none, we'll call this meeting adjourned. Thank you.